What's up, guys? It's Duke here from SportsGamers.com, and today I'm very excited because we're going to be starting a new Madden 20 series on our channel. We're going to be doing a free offensive ebook from the Oakland Raiders Playbook. And I'm very excited to do this because the Oakland Raiders offensive playbook is one of my favorite playbooks in the game. I've been running it a good bit this year, all year long, off and on. I have a ton of good money plays and schemes from this playbook I'm excited to share. I've already been posting a lot of content from this playbook on my channel. So I thought, why not do a little free ebook for you guys from this playbook? And we're going to be, updating this series each week with new plays and schemes I like a lot. Now, I'm very excited today because I'm going to be going over one of the most explosive offensive schemes, passing-wise, as far as plays go, in the entire game that I've been using with great success. So before we get into it, I do want to remind you guys to subscribe to our channel. It's very easy. You can just click the subscribe button in the corner of the video, and then make sure you turn make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss any of our videos. We've been uploading at least 4, 5, 6 times a week, depending upon what I have going on. Now, in the meantime, if you want to get better at Madden 20, head over to sportsgamers.com. We have the best ebooks and tips out. If you guys like our videos, you will love our website because our videos on YouTube are great. They're free though, so we definitely go way more in depth and put higher level content on the website in our premium section. So let's get into it now. This video is going to be going over the gun trade wide flex, little mini ebook from this formation. Like I said, one of the most explosive formations in the whole game passing wise. So I really love it because, especially if you have 4 fast receivers, this is one of those formations where you can get all of them on the field. By using the tight end wideout package, you can see that our receiver goes into the tight end spot, and then the tight end will be as the outside receiver by default, but you can just go into the formation subs like I already did and sub in a receiver there so you get 4 receivers on the field. Now, as far as your receivers go, I put your best receiver as the inside receiver because he's going to be running the key route on this play, which is this deep crossing route. Now, in this year's game, if you have speed at this spot, especially a good route runner, he's going to get more open, more separation from not only speed, but the route running. So we're going to look at this play. The play is Dagger. Pretty infamous play in this year's game. I got a really good setup I like to use from it. So we're going to go over all the coverages. It literally beats every coverage in the game with ease. And I'm going to go over how I like to set it up. So what I like to do is block the running back, go ahead and streak the tight end, put the slot receiver on the hitch, and that's it. Now you can motion that slot receiver in if you want. If you want to just throw it a little bit quicker, you can definitely do that. As you guys can see, that hitch route is always there. Especially if they blitz you, that will be an easy read. So say they're setting up a heavy blitz, and you might not want to have to, here's a 7-man blitz, and you might not want to have to block crib, but at the same time, you can't just wait for that deep crossing route to come open because it's such a long developing route. You can't do that against a 7-man blitz. So what can you do? You can just throw that hitch route right off rip and get free yards. Now y'all saw even when it was a coverage G, I threw the hitch with a low ball to make sure the defender's going to react, and I still got a decent amount of yards. Obviously against the blitz, it's going to get more. Now, I will say, though, guys, if they're not blitzing you, this play is so money because the reads that are longer developing always get open unless manly guarded. Now, one thing I'll say is the rollout is big in this formation, so escape artist is almost a must. And I like to roll out to the running back side. So, if they're just sitting in, one of these meta defenses right now, which is 3-4-man rush with pass rush elites, go ahead and double team the end on the side of the running back so you can make sure that you can get a rollout. You see here, once it gets double team, you can freely roll out, and you can hit that crossing route on the money. Especially if you have a quarterback with those dead-eye passing abilities, you're going to be able to hit that super easily. So this is going to get open every single play, unless they manly guard it. That's pretty much going to be the only situation where, you might see this route get guarded is if they actually try to manly guard it themselves. But if they do that, it's pretty easy to beat that because we have other routes in this play that are super effective. So, let's try to, actually mimic that. Let's just man him up, this guy right here, and let's see what happens. So I'm going to do the same setup. I'm going to double team this guy because I might want to roll out. Same setup, and you're going to see that if they overplay that, there's plenty of other routes we can hit. You can see right there, I lowballed the in route and clicked on the possession catches so I didn't get hit. And if you look at the replay, you'll also see that even if, I didn't like the looks of the in route, this hitch is just sitting here wide open. So this is a super, super good play. You guys can see that these three routes, the hitch, the crossing route, and the in route, the little deep in route, they work perfectly together. I'll even add a spy here because they just, everyone is getting open. And they're basically going to have to pick and choose who they manly guard. And this will work on every coverage. I'm going to look at another coverage in the next, but look, there's the little hitch. I motioned in that time, you don't have to. But, it's free yardage. There's no way in the world they can guard all this stuff because, again, this crossing route is getting open on every coverage. So if they choose to take a defender out of the middle to manly guard it themselves, you can either hit the hitch or that in route that we hit play before. And you can see even here with it being manned up, out of zone, it's such a good route, it was still getting open. So let's move on next to cover 3. So we're going to look at cover 3. Again, it doesn't really matter the coverage you pick. This play is going to get people wide open against everything. Another thing, guys, is you can even potentially, if you have a really fast receiver and a tight end, you can potentially hit that streaky hot route for one play touchdown against certain coverages. It's not an every time thing, but you definitely can do it here and there. So yeah, that's another great thing about this play. But here we're gonna go and double team this in so we can potentially hit our rollout, and we're gonna see what we got going on here. Just as you guys can see there, bam. Again, you can see that certain coverages, the CPU even will try to match up on that deep cross, but it doesn't really matter, especially when you can roll out and hit that throw from that angle right there. You guys can see that. Another thing is, look how I said, like, sometimes these coverages leave this guy. If you have a really good quarterback and a fast receiver there, that's a potential bomb. But you see at this point, we're already starting to load up. But you can see that before we even start to load up, this guy's already starting to, like, kind of look back at the quarterback and stop. Look, he's turning his head. I haven't began to load up, but I'm getting close. But look, he's going to beat this guy every single time. It's an easy catch. So again, you're going to have to manly guard that. However, if you manly guard that, the same thing. So go ahead, set our defense up. Make sure we pass commit. But let's say you just like take this guy, try to manly guard him. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. And I honestly, I messed that play up because I forgot to streak my tight end. But then again, you can still see the hitch and the in route are going to be wide open every play. So, there's no really good way to defend this. At the end of the day, you're going to give something up. Like, it's just a matter of what you choose to give up. Are you going to keep giving up that crossing route? Are you going to keep giving up the hitch? Are you going to keep giving up the in route? You're definitely going to give something up. Look, that in route is just wide open. Easy throw and catch. You want to start blitzing crazy, I can just throw the hitch. I can throw the streak right down the seams, to the tight end if you want to blitz crazy and go guard the hitch. It's just a really, 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 really good play. You want to look at cover 4 drop. Pretty common defense in weekend league especially. People love cover 4 drop. They have for years. This play destroys cover 4 drops. Again, we're going to block the running back. We're going to go ahead and streak the tight end and hitch the slot receiver. And again, if you want to make sure you can roll out, you can double team this end over here on the side of the running back. He can motion the hitch in a few steps so he can be in a little bit better spot to pass it if you really want to. Turn upfield, get your yardage. But at the end of the day, like I said, you can look at this cover 4 drop. Again, if they do not manly guard this crossing route, guys, it is going to be open every single time. Literally every single time. If they do not manly guard it, this will be open. And I don't have to roll out. I just am here for a little bit better angle just to show y'all how easy it is to roll out. Doesn't really take any sort of rocket science. It's literally escape artist roll out. That's it. All right, that is literally it. Again, you guys can see. Look how good that dig route is or that in route, because they have to focus so heavily on that crossing route, and the crossing route honestly was still open on this play. But it gets open at so many different points. It can either get open, as it did in some of the other coverages, right about here, or because it wasn't open there, it gets open a little bit later here, directly over the middle. You guys can still see this crossing route is going to come open on the sidelines as well. So you've seen cover 2, you've seen cover 3, you've seen cover 4. Really no answer. If you want to just think to yourself, oh, I'm just going to play straight man coverage, well, no, that's not going to work either. Man coverage is going to get toasted by this play because really all 3 of the routes, the streak, other than the streak beat man easily. The crossing route beats man. The in route beats man. Even the hitch beats man. You can lowball hitches against man very easily this year. If you guys did not know that, it's a money route against man coverage. It doesn't get you the most yardage, obviously, but you will catch the ball pretty much every time. Look how easy this crossing route separates. I mean, man coverage is never going to cover that with a good receiver at least. You really don't have a chance. The in route is going to be easy to hit too. Look at this in route breaking off. Really, really nice break to it against man coverage. And then the last thing I want to show you is even that hitch. You would think, well, a hitch against man coverage, he's manned up, you can't throw it. But no, that's not true. You can definitely throw hitches against man coverage with ease this year. You just want to lowball it. And you might not get the most yards, but as you guys can see here, you are going to catch it. You'll get at least 3, 4, 5 yards out of it. Sometimes more if they're blitzing you or if you're able to break the tackle. So I hope you guys like part 1 of the Oakland Raiders offensive free ebook I'm doing for you all on my channel. Be sure to check back next week. I'll be posting part 2. If you guys have any requests from certain formations you would like to see broken down, or any sort of plays you would like to see broken down, or really even any sort of defenses you'd like to see a play to beat, just let me know. You can submit it in the comments and I will get back to y'all. So hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for some more. Smash that like button if y'all really rocking with me. I really do appreciate the support.